Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this. I'm going to do another workout video for you today. I got really good feedback on the first one that I did last Tuesday, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one. We're going to do some aerobics, we're going to do a little bit of strength training with a band, and then I'm going to add some stretches in at the end for you because we didn't do that last time. Now, I did want to let you know I'm not going to be using any music in this. And the reason why is after I posted the first video, I went back and looked at it, and there is a copyright issue with me using that music. So even though I have bought it for my own personal use, apparently I'm not supposed to be using it in any kind of a public setting, which this is because the video is made public on YouTube. So I'm not in any kind of trouble or anything like that, but I just don't want to get into a copyright issue by using music, which is really unfortunate because I know a lot of you really like the music on the last one, but I don't want to end up having a problem with that. So just to let you know, that's what's going on. That's why I'm not using music this time. Now, please feel free to add your own music at home. So if you have something, if you have some music that you really like to listen to, go ahead and use that. And again, I apologize, but I don't want to get into any kind of copyright issues by using music in the background of the video. So we're still going to have a good workout and we're still going to have a good time. So let's go ahead and get you all warmed up. Let me get back here. All right, so I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. Sorry about that. I thought I had it right, but we need to have it so you can see my feet a little bit more. Let me see if I can do any more. That's going to fall over. Okay. This is as good as we're going to be able to get, unfortunately. So hopefully, yeah, you can see my feet there. So we're okay. You can tell I'm new at this. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a heel tap front. We are going to do our warm-up first. You always want to warm up at the start of any workout. Just get the blood moving, get the heart rate start going up, get the breathing start going up. All right, so you're going to cross in front. So we're going to stretch the hips a little bit more. As always, stay in pain-free range of motion for any kind of exercises. Make sure that you're consciously breathing throughout the whole routine, never holding the breath. Sometimes we forget to breathe. All right, out to the side. Now let's go ahead and start doing a little press down here. The upper body's starting to move. And now tap back. Keep the chest up. And now cross behind. We're going to add a reach and pull in here. Again, we're still in warm-up, so you don't have to get too vigorous with it. All right, from here, you're going to keep the reach and pull going, and you're going to add a halfway up hamstring curl. You're still in warm-up, so we're not going to go full range of motion yet. You keep that reach and pull going. Keep breathing. All right, let's do a side leg lift. Again, we're just going about halfway up at this point. 3, 2, and a low kick forward. Low kick. Press forward. Make sure you're always keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Somebody said last time they couldn't see my feet because I had the long pants on and the socks. So hopefully this will be a little bit better today with that. And if we're lucky, we might have some doggy visitors again. All right, knee lift, halfway up. Add a little bit of rotation in here. A little bit of waistline. 4, 3, 2. From here, step tap side to side, and you're going to increase that rotation now. Again, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And now we're going to add a shoulder roll. So we'll take out the rotation, add a shoulder roll, always front to back so that we keep opening through the chest instead of rolling forward. All right, little bit bigger movement. There's one of our doggy friends. All right, now from here, circle the wrists, again, relaxing the shoulders down. Circle the other way. And then last thing for our warm-up, this is just very light still. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and walk. Roll the shoulders front to back, big circles. Now, if you need to stop and do a little bit of stretch at the beginning, please feel free. We are going to do some stretches at the end, but if you feel like you want to do a little bit more flexibility work, please just go ahead and pause and do that. And then we're going to get into our cardio. 2 more of these. All right, so go ahead and walk in place. I'm going to do some things that, this is based on my senior class, so some favorites of those. We're going to do those today. So we are going to start with tap, tap, knee. So starting with the right side, front, side, lift, front, side, lift. Now we are going into the cardio part, so you can take up the intensity at this point. Front, side, lift, front, side, lift. Good. 4 more just like that. Now I like to add a little mental challenge also. So we're going to switch it up. Rear side lift, rear side lift, rear side lift. 4 more just like that. 3, 2. Now we're a little combo here. Front side lift, front side lift. Now rear and rear. Back to front. Front side lift, front side lift. Now rear. Good. Back to front. Front side lift and your rear. 1 more time around. Front side lift, front side lift and rear. Good. Go ahead and walk in place. Arms up and down. Good job. All right, so when I normally teach, I'm used to mirroring people. So my right is your left, and my left is your right. But on the camera, it's flipping it back. So I believe that left is left and right is right here. 1 more. All right, so next part, we're going to do out in, out slide. So start by bending those knees. Out, in, out, slide left. Out, in, out, slide right. So you're going to keep the knees bent the whole time. We're going to use that lower body, use that leg string. Out, in, out, out, in, out. Breathe through it. Great big slide. 4 more. 3, 2, and hold right here. Okay, again, arms up and down. All right, from here, diagonal reach. So we're going to go up and down. No 4 corners this time. Just up and down this first part. Bring it off the shelf, put it on the floor. Down, up, 4 more. Up, up, 2 more. Now from here, reach, 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 knee lift. Reach, 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 knee lift. Good. Great big stretch there. Lift the knee. Nice. 2 more like that. Keep breathing. This time we're going to do 3 reaches, 3 knee lifts. Right, left, knee, knee, knee. Reach, 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 knee, knee, knee. Reach, 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 knee, knee. 1 more time like that. Reach, reach, reach. Now just singles. It's going to look like reach and knee. Reach and knee. Reach, knee, reach, knee. 4, 3, 2, and walk in place. Nice job. Remember to hydrate at any time. Please take a break. Please stay hydrated at any point. If you need to slow down, catch your breath, please feel free. Work at your own pace. Work at a good pace for you. All right, other side, we're going to start with that big diagonal reach, shelf and floor. Great big rotation there. Up, down. Four more, just like that. Big reach. And 3, 2. Now from here, we're going to do the 3 reaches, 1 knee lift. Side, 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 single knee lift. Side, 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 knee. side, 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 knee, side, side, side. Keep breathing. 2 more times like that. We're going to take that intensity a little bit more. Okay, 3 reaches, 3 knees. Left, right, 3 knee lifts, 3 reaches. Reach, 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 3, 2, 1. Reach, 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 3, 2, 1. One more time. Reach, reach, 3, 2. Now single reach, single knee. Reach, knee, reach, knee. Great big knee lift there. 4, and 3, and 2, and walk in place. All right, go ahead and walk it out. A little bit of arms up and down. We're going to keep the heart rate up. All right, another one that's been a favorite in my class is the double scoop. So we're going to do that. Starting to the right side, scoop, and scoop. Good. Pivot, 2, and 2. 2 more. All right, from here, jump rope. So remember, we keep it low impact, just lifting the heels. Keep it going, use those arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it out. All right, we're going to go back to those double scoops this time, starting to the left, and right, and left. Keep breathing, inhale, exhale. Make sure that you're not holding your breath. 3 more, 2 more. All right, let's come back to that jump rope right here. Just lifting those heels. You can add a hop if you choose to. I'm going to keep it low impact. 3, 2, and walk it out. All right. Catch your breath again. Grab some water if you need it. Please keep hydrated. If you need to slow down, take a break. Go ahead and do so. We're going to do some lower body here. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. And as always, comfortable range of motion. Sitting back in the heels. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders back. Make sure those knees aren't going in towards each other. If they are, make a conscious effort to press them away from each other. We don't want those knees to drop in, and we don't want the chest to fall forward. 3, 2. Now we're going to add a little lunge in here. Please be conscientious of your knees. We're going to do 1 squat, 1 lunge. 1 squat, lunge the other way. Again, comfortable range of motion for your knees. Partials are always fine. Modifications are always fine. I like a little bit wider foot position for this one, but it's up to how it feels to you. 1 more. All right, go ahead and walk it out. Whew. Might be getting your heart rate up a little bit after that lower body, so march for a moment. Arms up and down. All right, we're going to do a little traveling forward and back here. Good, 1 more time. Okay, so before we travel forward, we're just going to begin with a front kick. We've done a lot of knee lifts, so let's switch to a front kick. 4, 3. Now keep that kick going, travel forward. Left, right. From here, V-step. Up, up, back, back. Up, up, back, back. Just what it sounds like. You go wide, go narrow, wide, narrow. 4, 3, 2. Now you're still in that forward position. Hamstring curl back. Hamstring, hamstring, hamstring. So remember how I said we want to do a little brain challenge? We're going to do that here. You're going to switch the arms to the elbows up and down. Now, that's not all of it. You're going to keep the arms going up and down just like this, but we're going to switch the hamstrings. So you're going to be doing a single, single, double. So it's going to look like single, single, double left, single, single, double right. Good. Single, single, double left. 1 more time. single, single, double, right, and march. Okay, if you didn't quite get that, don't worry about it. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go back to the front kick this time. Right, left, hold right here for just a moment. Good, 4, 3. Now travel forward with your front kick. Move up, up, up. Now V-step right. Up, up, back, back. So again, it's a wide and a narrow. Nice. 4 more. We're going to take those single hamstring curls back. Right, left with a bicep curl. Hold here. 4 more. Now keep the singles going. Switch to the elbow lift and down. 2 more like that. Keep those elbows going on the hamstring. Single, single, double. Right, left, to right. Left, right, to left. Right, left, to right. Good. 1 more time. Nice. And walk. All right. A couple last things before we finish here. Some things in place, a little bit more kicking, all low impact. This is, again, a brain challenge. So we're going to do front kicks and side kicks in different little combos. So it's going to be front kick, side, side, front. Front, side, side, front. So don't overthink it. Just move. If you miss a step, it does not matter. As long as you're moving. But do be aware that you're breathing. Make sure you're not holding the breath. 1 more time this side. Side, side. Now just the side lift. Right here, we're going to go into those jacks. Get that heart rate up even more. If your shoulders allow you to go all the way up, go all the way up. Again, partials are fine. 4, 3, 2, and walk. All right, we're going to do the other side. Arms up and down for a moment. Catch your breath. Big inhale, big exhale. All right, so we're starting with that right one to the front, left one to the side. Front, side, side, front, front, side, side, front. Can you keep that going? It's a little different than what you might be used to. But we're going to challenge the brain just a little bit here. Front, side, side. Good. 2 more sets. Front, side, side, front. Last set. Now, those low impact jacks. These are low impact jacks. Right here. Right here. Final 8. Use your arms if you're able to, if your shoulders do not hurt. 4, 3, 2, and walk. Great job. Anytime you can use the arms a little bit higher, a little bit more, that's going to help bring your heart rate up. All right, now we are going to bring it down a little bit before we get into our strength training. Let's do a little cool down here. I'm going to use a little move that I've used in class, and it's just a front tap, rear tap, but again, it's kind of a little brain teaser. So it's going to be up and back. So you're in that heel-toe stance, up together, back together. Up and back, up and back, up and back. 4, 3, 2. Let's do the other foot in front. Same thing. Up together, back together. Again, if it's tricky, don't worry about it. Just move around. We're going to bring the heart rate down. We're going to bring the breathing down. Cool down is just as important as warm up. Big inhale, big exhale. Small dog with a big bark. That's my dachshund. He thinks he's a big dog. 1 more. All right, then we're just going to do a little heel tap out to the side. Relax your shoulders down at this point. Do a cooling down. 3, 2, and side to side. Just like we did in the warm-up, we're going to lightly move side to side. Add that rotation in there. 4, 3, 2, and go back to a walk. 1 more time. You're going to do the big circles front to back. Always front to back. If you roll back to front, you're just adding to that forward roll, forward head that most of us have. So Let's open through the chest and shoulders. Good, one more time. All right, great job. Please shake out your arms and legs. If you need some water, go ahead and get some water. I am going to grab a band and we're going to start our strength training exercises. So today I'm going to be doing band exercises, and then next video I will do some dumbbell exercises. So whatever size that you might have, if you do not have one, go ahead and just skip forward to the end to the stretches. Otherwise, like I said, next time I will plan on doing some dumbbell exercises. I know not everybody has all the equipment. Now, a lot of people have been to physical therapy and they may have a TheraBand, which is the flat band. This is the tube, but a flat band works just as well with or without handles. It doesn't matter. You can still use it, okay? All you're looking for is something to give you some resistance here, some pull. So that's all you need. So let's start with a pull apart, which is what I call it. I don't know if there's a real name for it, but this is for the upper back, shoulders, and arms. So you're going to grab your band. If you have handles, you can go ahead and grab the handles and then shorten it up. So I'm going to come in closer, show you what this looks like. So you're going to shorten it up and then extend your arms forward. Now make sure that your shoulders are down away from your ears. This is very important, not to shrug up. We don't want to do that. You're going to pull it in to your rib cage. Keep the arms straight. At the same time, you're pulling the shoulder blades together behind you, all right? So you're bringing those shoulder blades in towards your spine, not shrugging up. Now, you can adjust your tension on your band. So if that's really hard, go ahead and bring your hands further apart. If it's too easy, bring them closer together. If you have options, if you have more than one color or thickness of band, you can try different ones. See what's right. It's going to be different for different exercises. So you just have to experiment, see what's going to work for you. Again, we're pulling with the upper back muscles. The shoulders and arms are getting a little workout here too. One more. Okay, good job. Whew, I already worked my shoulders this morning, so I'm feeling that one. All right, now you're going to bring the band around the back. Now, also, at any point, if you're getting too fatigued and you want to go ahead and grab a chair, I'm going to grab one later, but if you feel like you want one right now, please go ahead and do that. We can do all of these seated also. All right, so it's behind your back. It's about the middle of your back. It's under your arms. And again, if you have handles, feel free to grab the handles and then an extra loop of band. So again, just showing you, this is what it looks like. It's coming around from the center of the back. So grab your handles. If you have them, press forward and press back. And again, we're not elevating the shoulders up, but we are breathing. Again, you can shorten it up. So if that's pretty easy, go ahead and grab it in closer to your body. This time we are going for the pectorals as well as the shoulders and the arms. So we're going for those chest muscles. See if you can get a little squeeze there. I know not everybody's going to have the detachable handles. You probably have some that are prefixed. These are just adjustable bands that I have. Usually I'm working one-on-one with clients, but as we know, we don't have everything available at home. So just make do the best that you can. Same thing next time. If you don't have weights, you can grab whatever you have. One more. All right, good work. Go ahead and bring that band around to the front. We're going to do some high pull downs now. So again, you're going to shorten it up. You don't have to grab the handles. I just don't like having them hanging there, kind of moving around and stuff, but it's up to you. But we're going to do an overhead grip this time. So again, you're shortening up that band, and now we're bringing it down to the collarbone and release up. So a lot more shoulders with this one. All right, keep breathing through it. And again, please try not to shrug. I know it's hard when you're doing an overhead reach, but relax your neck, relax your jaw. That'll help. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to take a little break there, and on our second set of these, we're going to step out and add a squat to it. So I'm going to back up so you can see that. Start with a hip to shoulder with foot position. Again, you can adjust whatever's right for your body. We're going to go back up overhead, but this time as we pull it down, you're going to come into a squat and lift. So just like before, stay in comfortable range of motion depending on how your knees and hips, how everything feels, but make sure that those knees are not dropping in. That's a very common thing that we see. And we're going to be working on those outer glutes, outer thighs to strengthen that up also. One more. All right, good job. Okay, go ahead and step back into a narrower stance, and we're going to do some triceps. Now, I'm going to add a little balance challenge to this for you. This is an option. If you feel uncomfortable and too out of balance, just stay with the feet side by side. But if you're up for an extra balance challenge, go into a heel-toe stance. So right now I have my left foot in front, and I'm going to be working on my left tricep, which is the back of the arm. So I'm going to step in a little bit closer so you can see that part of it. But please go ahead and feel free to stay in that heel-toe stance for the extra balance challenge. So I'm going to secure with my right hand, and my left arm is coming all the way out, full extension at the elbow. That's working on the back of the arm. Then just like all those other exercises, you can shorten or lengthen how much band you have there. Just make sure that you're feeling the back of the arm working. Breathing. We got 3 to go. Okay, good job. All right, so balance challenge. Again, if you want to do the heel-toe position, go ahead and switch to the other side. So I'm going to do right foot in front, and then same thing for that right arm. So now I'm anchoring with the left hand, keeping that elbow. The working elbow is tucked in by my side. And then coming to full extension, just like that. So we're not shrugging up, but we are coming all the way out. Good. Keep going. Last 4, 3. Keep that balance challenge if you can. 2 and 1. Okay, so go ahead and just step in side by side. Last thing for upper body that I'm going to have you do is rotator cuffs. So for this one, you're still going to have it shortened up, but we're going to have the palms up and the elbows tucked in by the sides. And you're opening and closing both sides. All right, so the rotator cuff muscles, there are 4 of them, and they are in the shoulder area, but they are often underworked. And if you just work on the big muscles and don't work on the little muscles, you can get impingements, you can get tears, all kinds of things, and that causes pain, and we definitely don't want that. So this is working on that. You're going to feel some down the arm, that's fine. Keep those elbows tucked in, make sure they don't lift away from your sides. Last one. All right, very good job. Okay, now we're going to do, like I said, one for the outer thigh, the outer glute area. So I would like for you to step on your band. Now, I'm barefoot, but most of you probably want to use socks or shoes. It can be a little bit hard on your feet. Make sure you have the same length on each end of your band, on each side, and then you're going to cross your handles over. So what you're going to do is some side steps. So we're going to start by bending the knees, and then you're going to step. Now I'm only going to do 2 each way so I don't go off screen, but if you have lots of room, you can do 4, 6, 8, 10 before you change directions, and that's going to create more of a challenge. You want to keep the knees bent and step out as wide as you can. You're going to feel it in that outer thigh, outer glute stabilizer muscles. Good. One more time each way. But if you're doing a whole bunch each way, you don't have to do as many sets. All right, very good. So one more thing here. We're going to uncross the handles and work on the lower back. So this is actually a form of a deadlift to focus on the lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. So you're going to shorten up your band by doing a hip hinge forward. We're going to keep the legs straight on this one. You're going to grab down closer to your feet. And then before you begin, rotate your shoulders back, pull your shoulder blades together, hold them there, relax your neck into neutral. Please make sure the band is secured under your arches so it doesn't come up and snap you. Come all the way up, bring the hips through, and then go forward. Now if that's super easy, go ahead and shorten it up even more. Closer to the feet. Good. As you come up, squeeze the glutes. That's your butt muscles. You want to squeeze those. Think about using those. Lower back, a little bit of hamstrings there. 4. Shorten it Stand up even more if you're still not feeling it. Make sure you're getting a good challenge there. Last two. Okay, great job. You can go ahead and carefully step off of your band. We're going to put that aside and grab a chair. So, whatever chair you are using, please make sure that it is sturdy. It's not going to roll on you. Don't use one with wheels unless you have it secured against a wall or somewhere that it's not going to move on you. Very important. And go ahead and hydrate again if you need to. I get dry mouth, so you're going to see me drinking a lot of water here. Okay, so we're going to do some more legs and then some abs and then some stretches. So we're going to start with stand up, sit down. So you're kind of in the center of your chair. Go ahead and step your feet out to a little bit wider stance, and it's just what it sounds like. You're coming up, light tap down to the chair. Keep the chest up. The mistake a lot of people make is when they do a squatting type of movement, they let the chest just drop forward, very hard on the low back. So keep the torso up, chin up, chest up always. And again, don't forget to breathe. If you can, touch all the way down, but stay in your own comfortable range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now if you feel like that was not a super challenge, next time we'll be using some dumbbells, like I said, but you can also add more sets of it, more reps of it. One of the most functional exercises you can do is standing up and sitting down from a chair. So it's something that you can practice all the time. Okay, so we're going to do some abs. So I'd like you to turn to the side. Again, make sure that your chair is secured. I know everybody has a little bit different situation, but we're going to be doing some lean backs for your abs. So before you begin, you want to lengthen your spine as much as possible. Pull your belly button in towards your back. Now, you can either cross over, you can be out front, whatever feels more comfortable to you. If you're going forward, shoulders back and down. We don't want to round at all. So chest up, spine lengthen. You're going to lean back until you feel like your abs are holding you there in place. If you need to grab the back of your chair, go ahead. Now come halfway back up. Let's try that again. Keep breathing through it. You don't want to hold your breath even though you're engaging the abdominals. Good. Now if you'd like a little bit extra challenge, we have the option to add one knee lift. Please do not pick both feet up at the same time while you're leaning back. You don't want to do that. But if this is too much for you, go ahead and just keep those feet down. Work at the level that you're at. Just make sure you're getting a good challenge. You feel like those abs are holding you there in place. A couple more of those. All right, take a little break here. We're going to catch our breath for a second so you can take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, this time we're going to do some rotations. So we're going to be working on the obliques, the waistline. And we're just going to be doing this side that's away from the back of your chair. So again, either here or out here, shoulders back and down. Spine is lengthened, belly button is pulled in. You're going to lean back and hold in that position. And now rotate away from the back of your chair and come back to center. Keep leaning back. We're going to do all on this one side. We will get to the other side soon, don't worry. And then, again, if you want that extra challenge, go ahead and add that knee lift in there. If that's a little bit too much, you don't have to do that. Keep breathing, relax your neck. One more of those. Great job. All right, we're going to come all the way up. Turn all the way to the other side. In the meantime, make sure you're taking a big inhale, big exhale before we re-engage the abs. And then lengthen the spine again. Pull that belly button in. Arm options, whichever one you want. Starting with just the lean backs. Breathing. Come halfway up for this one. Again, lean back. Come halfway up. Good. Now, option to add that knee lift if you want that extra challenge. And try to think about using your abs to lift your leg. It's just like doing a reverse curl on the floor. You're using your abdominals to lift that leg up. Good. A couple more of these. Okay, let's take a break here. Big inhale, big exhale. And then we're going to work on this oblique. So again, lengthening the spine, belly button pulled in, but this time we're doing the rotations. Go ahead and cross the arms if you prefer that. Lean back and hold. You're rotating away from the back of your chair. And come back to center. Now keep leaning back. We're not going to let the abs relax in between. Then you have that option again if you want to add that knee lift in there. These are some options for you to do abdominals where you don't have to get down on the floor. So 3 more. Last one. All right, nice job. Okay, come back to center. Before we move into stretching, great big deep breath in. Exhale out. All right, so one of my favorite stretches is to do a modified downward facing dog. It's always been one of the class favorites for stretching your back, hips, shoulders, and hamstrings. So you're going to stand up and come behind your chair. You want to take a hold of your chair, take a big step back with both feet, and then come down, and if you can, bring your ears down by your arms. Press your tailbone back towards the far wall behind you and focus on lengthening your back. If it's a bit too much on the hamstring stretch, you can bend the knees slightly, whatever feels comfortable to you. And then a slow step all the way in. Make sure you're not standing up too quickly. And we're going to open the chest a little bit here. So grab those hands together behind your back, rotate your shoulders back, gently lifting, and then we'll take ear to shoulder. And the other side, ear to shoulder. And come back to center and chin tucking down towards the collarbones. And release that out. All right, let's do some seated stretches. So you're going to come back to your chair, have a seat here. Let's get far enough back you can see me. Okay, so you're going to start with both legs forward and toes lifted up, and you're just reaching for those toes. Go ahead and bend the knees as much as you need to. See if you can lift your toes up towards your shins. That's going to give you a nice calf stretch there. And then bring the chest down, which is going to give you your hamstring stretch. Now let go of those toes. You're just going to press the soles of the feet down towards the floor. Keep reaching down. And then come all the way up. All right, inner thigh stretch is next. So we're going to step out wide, hands on the legs. And again, we're going to lengthen the spine and hip hinge forward, keeping the back flattened out. Just go to a comfortable stretch. Then you're going to rotate, look over one shoulder. Rotate the other way, look over the other shoulder. And come back to center. Hold your stretch a moment longer at center. And come all the way up. All right, step in. You're going to slide all the way back in your chair for this one. And this is going to be the piriformis and hip stretch. So let me scoot in a little bit here so you can see me better. All right, so you're going to bring one leg up if you can bring the foot up. If for any reason you're not able to bring the foot up, if it's too tight or you have hip replacement, anything like that, crossing the ankles is the modification for this. Then we're going to sit all the way up as tall as possible before we hip hinge forward. Now for a lot of people, this is going to feel like a really strong stretch, and that's fine. Just come as far forward as you can, but avoid just rounding the back and the shoulders. Just lean into it as much as you can. You don't want a painful stretch there. It can be a strong stretch, but if you need to release it and go back into it, that's fine too. Breathe. See if you can let yourself relax into it a little bit more. Almost everybody is tight through their hips, so this is another really good one to do on your own every day. You see lots of people with tight hips and piriformis. All right, come all the way back up. We're going to do the other side. Again, if you need to modify and cross the ankles, that's fine too. And slowly begin to lean forward. You're going to feel that tightness, and that's okay. Just gently lean into it. Again, if you need to release and go back into it, that's fine too. And come back up. All right, go ahead and step